What up? 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 Hot topics today. Great show for you today. What up, famo? How y'all doing today? Tune in to me. Outside of here, too, if you want to win some tickets, tune in. 931ZAK in Cleveland and 100.3 in Cincinnati. Kenya Brown, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
We all good, man. Stopping by to holler at you on these crazy trending topics today. A lot going on in the world. We back off of an MLK holiday yesterday. How did it go for you?
It was wonderful. We went to visit
Get the green red?
Yeah.
Red green, right?
Rid-All.
Rid-All,
Green
that's it.
Partnerships.
That's right.
They're over off Kinsman.
Yeah.
And they had hoop houses. They taught us how to eat healthy. And, they had some good juices and, taught us how to make soil. All kinds of good stuff. So
Yes, sir.
it was really good.
That's what's happening, man. So feel free, guys. You can always chime in. I'm over here talking to some folks on Facebook. What's going on in the news today? In the news. What's happening?
Okay, we're going to start off with something good.
Please.
I think it's good.
Please give me some good news. Give me some good news. I want to hear something good.
We went to see Jay-Z's 444 tour. Well, it turns out that is the highest grossing solo tour.
Really?
Yeah, despite the low ticket sales. He brought in nearly $50 million over 32 shows.
How much?
$50 million.
Yeah, that's what's up. And they say the ticket sales wasn't that good?
No, ticket sales weren't that good, but
It was a hell of a show, I can tell you that.
It really was.
I can tell one thing I can tell you. I've been to a lot of Jay-Z shows. I went to shows where it was just, when this is maybe 20 years ago.
Right.
And he didn't have the production that he has now. And then it was all based upon just the lyrics and it's Jay-Z.
Right.
It still is, but as you grow in music or grow period, you have to take it to another level. So I could honestly say I don't care how many Jay-Z concerts I've ever been to. Mm-hmm. This by far was one of the best.
It was artistically put together because they had the screens.
Yeah.
It was just him, but there was still a lot to it with the videos and things like that. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. Good news.
Now, doctors are warning, hey, if you have to sneeze, don't do the, try to cover your nose. Yeah. Don't cover your nose and cover your mouth trying to keep it in. Yeah.
Doing that, yeah.
Because a 34-year-old man ended up he ruptured the soft tissue in his throat.
By trying not to sneeze out.
By trying to stifle the sneeze.
Not good.
Right. So ear, nose, and throat doctors were saying, hey, if you have to sneeze, let it out. You might want to catch it with the tissue so you don't infect everyone around you. But it's not good to hold in your sneeze, guys.
Don't do that. And a lot of ladies do that, too, trying to be cute.
Right. Well, you don't want to blow,
Well, they say it's two things you're not supposed to hold in, too. Is your fart, too. You're supposed to fart.
I knew you were going.
Yeah, they say that you can die, you can kill yourself if you hold in farts.
Oh.
That's what they say.
Well, if you let them out, you can kill somebody else.
Right. Just don't. But some farts, when they're coming. Some farts, like,
Except those sneaky ones.
The sneaky ones.
Yeah.
What do you do when you have a sneak fart? Kenya, what do you do?
I don't pass gas.
You're damn. I wish women didn't. Look in the camera and tell everybody you do not pass gas.
I do not pass gas.
What do you do? What do you do?
You burp or something. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first woman that doesn't fart. Put your hands together. Yes.
I know all the ladies on this feed, they don't fart either.
Okay, how many ladies who are watching right now don't fart? That is a gift. You are an angel if you don't fart. I wonder will we be passing gas when we're in heaven?
I don't think you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Excuse me, God. I gotta go to the bathroom. God, hold on. I'll be right back to pray. Be right back. to go to the bathroom. None of that in heaven.
Now, Oprah, Stedman caused this big, to do by mentioning that Oprah could be intrigued by running for president. So since then, people have been buying up everything Oprah. They've been buying up Oprah2020.com. Now this one guy, he's anti-Oprah, and he bought Nopra. So he has this line of gear that's Nopra.
Really?
Yeah. He's hating. We love Oprah, but I don't want her to run for president either.
I like her, and I don't want her to run for president. I don't want to. I mean, I love Oprah, but I think we need someone who's experienced to come after this clown.
I don't even know what I feel about that office, but I don't want them to tear this beautiful black woman who does so much down. I want her to continue. Do your thing on your platforms. Do more stuff from the outside.
Yeah, Oprah.
Because they will tear her apart. You know that, right?
You don't think she'll be able to handle that?
That's just a lot.
I think she can beat Trump. But the part about this that scares me, as much as if she did run, I would want her. I would actually have to vote for her because I would if it was just it was her and Trump head up. I'm voting for Oprah.
Absolutely.
But I think that America would not be ready for the first black woman president because they didn't even want the first white woman.
Right.
So I think that some people are like, I can deal with another 4 years before I let a black woman in.
I think Oprah could do it. I think she could really do it, but I just know people are so evil out here.
That's right.
They would
evil.
They would tear down her whole legacy, and I know that they would. So
they were like, let's see your tax, whatever.
Yeah, all that.
Let's see. Remember that lawsuit you had way back then?
They'll be digging into Stedman.
Then they be saying she got kids.
Right. Stedman cheated, and there'll be some kind of weird scandal. So don't do it, girl. I don't know. But there was this crazy story. There were 12 children, ages 2 to 29, and they're calling them children, but some of them were adults. The 17-year-old escaped from the house. The parents were holding the kids.
Wow.
Shackled in the house, some shackled to beds. They were terribly malnourished. And the 17-year-old that escaped and was able to call 911 on her parents, they thought that she was 10 years old because she was so starved and small.
Now, are these kids the biological kids of this couple?
From what I'm reading, that they were all their children.
So here's the problem I have, family. Here's the problem I have with this. Mm-hmm. Is the family members of these two. Mm-hmm. How in the hell can you not see these kids ever? And do you go visit them? And then the neighbors, can you?
Yeah.
Kids like to play with the kids next door. So something had to be strange as hell for 12 kids to live in one house and one of them grown as hell, 29 years old.
There were 7 of them that were adults.
7 of them adults.
7 of them were adults ranging from 18 to 29 years
old.
So
none of y'all, that means that, I'm going to tell y'all something right now, America. Do not move on this block. If any house becomes available, you do not need to live on a block like this because that means that everybody who's on that block had to be crazy too.
Something is, it must have gotten to their brain. Something. This is a lot.
I'm just saying, all these people, you saw these people eventually go in the house one day.
Right.
You had to talk to the neighbors one day.
Bringing home babies after babies.
And he was even a homeschool principal. I read something like that. I saw that on the news.
That's crazy. And they said that they were shackled to their beds with chains and padlocks in dark.
Come on, man. Come on, son.
And foul-smelling surroundings.
Come on now. Come on.
So even though they have been rescued out of that home, what hopes do they have for a regular life? That's really crazy.
Now. Come on.
And, you just can't send your kids anywhere anymore. Simone Biles said Larry Nassar, he is the doctor, the Team USA gymnastics doctor.
The Olympic type stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
He back in November, he pled guilty to 7 counts of criminal sexual misconduct, and he's already been sentenced to 60 years in prison for child porn. But she said, you know, I was molested too. I was one of his victims.
Damn.
Along with Gabby Douglas, Allie Raisman, Michaela Maroney.
And these parents trusted him.
Yes.
With their daughters, and he's a damn perv.
They said that there are reportedly more than 100 victims. 100.
When did he go to jail?
He will. He's going through the sentencing phase right now.
Wow.
Yeah. So
not cool, crazy. Man. See, that's why I have a problem. That's why I think you got to get to know the coaches, and even though you may know them, you don't know if they perv sometimes. Right. Because I remember, true story, I never will forget. This baseball coach, he was at Harlan High School. Okay, Harlan High School, and he tried to come on to me and a couple other boys to get on the baseball team. Wow. He wanted us to come over there, and we was going to do some harm to him. I just say that.
I know that's right.
And so and there was going to be some bad harm. But he was like that. He was one of I forgot his name. This was like I was a freshman in high school. And he was the some of these coaches are like star coaches, and they like everyone speaks highly of certain coaches. So that's why you got to be careful. And some of these pervs make it bad for like real people, law-abiding citizens to do their damn job and make you nervous about letting your child be with Coach Willie.
I've always been nervous. I have older children as well. But I've always been nervous about sending my kids with coaches and stuff that don't have any kids. It's like, why are you, trying to take my kids for overnight trips and different things
I don't believe
like
in the Boy Scouts. I wouldn't let my son sign up for the Boy Scouts. He wanted to be in there, and I changed my mind. I was like, nope. Especially now because now the Girl Scouts can join the Boy Scouts, right?
Yeah.
And so it's really no Boy Scouts.
It's crazy.
It's really no Boy Scouts anymore.
It's a lot of pedophiles out here, so you have to really, really watch your kids.
Yeah. All right, last story. What else is happening?
All right, last story. Have you ever had something really traumatic happen to you, but you just had to force yourself to face your fears and get back on the horse?
I was on a plane, and it seemed like it was about to go straight down in a windstorm.
Ooh.
I was coming back from Baltimore. And the plane, they had waited for a long time. And then the plane, because the weather was bad, but then when we got up, they was like, look, we thought the winds was over, but they're back. Ooh. And the plane was moving all like this. People were screaming. Then you had the ones up front, they was like laughing like we was on a roller coaster. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, and the plane was like, whoo.
Did they offer free drinks after that?
No, they didn't.
How long did it take you to get back on a plane?
Probably 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not
because I had to go to work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Sean Kingston, if you remember, he got in a near fatal accident in 2011 on a jet ski. And, they have reports of him back at it.
He's back at it.
Back at it.
Yeah, I'm not jet skiing.
It's fun.
It is?
You gotta try it.
Well, yeah.
Just don't run into
Well,
anything.
I guess it's because I can't swim. I haven't swum since I was 15, so I don't think I can swim anymore.
Yeah. Wear a life jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
be fun, though.
I'm not doing it. Can you swim?
Not enough to be doing all that.
Yeah, I can swim in like 3 feet.
That's not swimming.
5 feet. That's it.
Swimming. No.
5 feet. With the water right here, I can do that.
Nope. Ain't nobody high.